Hey there, guitar friends. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we are going to cover one finger chords. That's using only one finger. All right, so the reason I felt like doing this video is because I was once in a position where I was only able to use one or two fingers because of an injury. And if you're in that kind of a situation or you're just starting out in guitar, these are some chords that you can start playing right away. Okay, so grab your guitar and your pick and make sure you're in tune, and let's get started. C major is a very popular chord. It's usually played like this. But did you know you can do that with just one finger? And I'll show you. Take finger number one, or your index finger. We're going to put that on string number 2 up here on the very first fret. And we're going to press down on that string. Now, it's really important when you press down, if you're just starting out on the string, that you make sure that your finger is not touching any other strings. You just want to be holding down string number 2 on fret number 1. And it sounds like this. We're only going to play 3 strings, 1, 2, and 3. We don't want to play the other strings. So the chord sounds like this. And that is a C major using only one finger. Okay, you can also play it note by note. So you could do this. Or you can strum it down. But if you're going to strum it, you only want to play strings 1, 2, and 3. All right. Okay, the next easy chord we're going to do with just one finger is an E major. E major is normally played like this, but did you know you can play that with only one finger? And I'll show you. We're going to take that same finger number 1, our index finger, and we're going to put that on the 3rd string. We've got string 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put that on string number 3 on the 1st fret, and we're going to press down on that string. Again, it's really important not to let your finger touch any of the other strings, or it will mute the other strings. It won't sound right. And we're only going to play strings 1, 2, and 3 again. Okay, another tip, when you're pressing down on that one string, if the chord doesn't sound right, if you're getting buzzing sounds, it's probably because you're pressing down here on the fret when you want to be really close to the fret here on the fretboard. All right, so this is an E major chord playing strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's an E major. Now, again, you can also play note for note. So if you're playing a song and it sounds good to do each note, you can do it like this. I'm just playing string 3, 2, and 1. The next chord that we're going to learn using just one finger would be an A major. A major sounds like this normally. We're going to do it with one finger. And the way that I recommend you do that is what we would call an A5 chord. And we're going to simply take our finger number 1, our index finger, and we're going to place that finger right here on string number 4, fret number 2, and again, we don't want to press down on any other strings but that one string. Now, when I play this A5 chord, it's really important I only play 2 strings or it's not going to sound right. So in other words, I'm going to use string number 5, which is an open A note, and I'm going to play that with this finger number 1 pressed down on fret 2 of string number 4. Okay, and that is an A5, which can also be used as an A major. The next chord we're going to learn using just one finger is our D major chord, which normally sounds like this. Okay, but we're going to play that with one finger. And the way we're going to do that is, if we remember how we learned the A major with the one finger, I'm simply going to move my index finger down towards the floor, one string down, and I'm going to play those two strings, and that's going to create a D5, which sounds just like a D major almost. All right, so that is a D5. You can also play that as a D major. Okay, our next one finger chord that we're going to learn is a G major that normally sounds like this. But yeah, you guessed it, we're going to do it with one finger. The way we're going to do that G major with one finger is take finger number 1 and place it here on string 1, fret number 3, and we're going to play strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it sounds like this. And that is our G major one finger chord. So let's take what we learned and put it together. We'll do C major, strum it down 4 times, and then we'll go to G major 4 times with a down strum, and then back to C major, and then back to G major. All right, you ready? Here we go. C major. Now G major. C major. G major. Now let's do the A5 and the D5 back and forth. So we'll do A5 4 times, D5 4 times, back to A5, and then back to the D5. So we're going to start with A5, 1. Now D5, A5, and D5. Great, now let's do E major and C major back and forth. We'll do E major 4 times, C major, back to E major, and then back to C major. And the easy thing about this is all we have to do is move this one finger, one string over each time. All right, so let's start with the E major. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Now C major, E major, and then C major. Let's finish with G major. All right, very good. I hope this easy lesson helped you out. The one finger chords are going to work for you for now, and then we'll move on to some bigger stuff. All right, keep on picking, and hey, don't forget to download my free ebook, Mastering the Basics, 7 Essential Chords for Guitarists. You got to get that book, and it's free, and you can get it right here. All right. We'll see you next time on All About Guitar Academy. Stay tuned for more.